Hey y'all, welcome back to another gardening video. So the plan for today, we are transitioning our garden from summer to fall. I'm so excited for the fall. So right now I'm at my raised bed, and this one has 6 beds inside of one, so I have to do this 6 times. So I'm going to feed my soil. One good thing about gardening, you can reuse your soil. That will help you save a lot of money. So right now I'm going to go through each of my beds, just kind of break up the soil. I'm going to take time to feed it. So what I use to feed my soil, I'm going to use some blood meal and some bone meal. The store, they didn't have any kelp meal. If so, I would have used that, but we're just going to use this today, okay? So right now, like I said, I'm breaking up my soil, just looking for any, roots that may have been left from the summer, just kind of pulling those out. I'm going to take time to feed my soil. How was y'all's summer garden? So I think mine was a success. I think my garden was a huge success. I was very proud of the foods that I grew. So we grew okra, jalapeno peppers, bell peppers, corn, tomato, peas. We did lima beans and black eyed peas. And overall, I was very proud of the food that I grew. I was so proud of myself. It's just so satisfying growing the foods that you cook with. I love it, y'all. I had a really, really good summer. So I'm excited about the fall. This will be my second time growing in the fall. We grew a lot of foods, We were able to give away some food to our neighbor, able to store some in our freezer. So gardening has just been, it's been like therapeutic for me. And like I said, it's just been very cool just to grow your own foods, y'all. It's so much going on in the world. I feel like every time we turn on the news, it's a recall on something. So I just think gardening is just something that everyone should know how to do. You know what I mean? And it's not hard. It's not hard. There's so many resources out there to learn how to do this. A lot of people think you need a lot of space, to grow your own food. You need to spend all this money, and you really don't. So I just hope my channel, encourages at least one to say, hey, if she's doing it, I can do it too. So yeah, we're just breaking up this soil. This was my bell pepper bed. Y'all, my bell peppers did so good. Ooh, my bell peppers are my pride and joy, y'all. Like, I was taking pictures and videos with them. They were beautiful. Like I said, I had a really good summer, so it was just a lot of work, y'all. I told myself that I wouldn't do too much in the summer, and I end up doing the most. So I had to come out, every day, feeding your plants, watering your plants. It definitely takes time, but it's so worth it. Just being able to grow your own food, it's so satisfying. Last fall, my garden didn't do well at all, but it was really my fault because I wasn't attending to my plants like I needed to. So this year, I'm gonna do better. So I think for me, the plan is we're gonna do greens, collard greens, mustard greens, and I may do onions. We'll see. I don't want to do too much. Sprinkle it through your soil. I know a lot of people use different things to feed their soil. This is just what I'm using. If you have any suggestions on some additives that I need, please let me know. Y'all, I still consider myself a beginner gardener. Like, I've only been gardening like 2 years, so it's a lot that I don't know, and I'm also willing to learn. So please share your wisdom with me, and I will do the same. All right, so this is the second bed. Just pulling out all the leftover tags and things that I just have left from the summer. So right now, like I said, I'm just kind of breaking up the soil, picking any tags that I may find. I don't even know how they got there, but it'd be a lot easier if I had my shovel, but I can't find it. So we're doing it by hand, just trying to break up this dry soil. I'm so ready for fall. Like, I'm ready for fall for different reasons. One of the reasons, y'all, it is hot. I don't know if you can tell, I'm literally sweating right now. I'm in Mississippi and I know it's like at least 100 degrees right now, and it's 7 o'clock in the evening. It's still hot. So I'm excited for it to kind of cool down. And I just think fall is so beautiful. It's just a beautiful time of the year. Watching the leaves change, it's really fun. So that was blood meal. All right, so we are at bed number 4, y'all. It is hot. Y'all, it's so hot out here. I told myself I was gonna do it in the evening, hoping that it'll be cooler, and it really feel about the same. I think this bed had my tomatoes in it. Y'all, my tomatoes did real good, real good. And it's crazy because I'm really not like a tomato person, but I just feel like you can't have a garden and not grow tomatoes. So I did different varieties. I think I had a big boy. I had Roma tomatoes. I can't remember the other ones. So next year I won't have as many tomatoes, because like I said, I'm really not a big tomato person. And y'all mark my words, because you know me, I'll say I won't do too much and end up doing the absolute most. So I'm adding my blood meal. And my bone meal. There's sweat literally dripping in my eyes. It is crazy, y'all. Crazy. Well, we almost done with this bed. So I have other beds that I grow food in, but I don't think I'm gonna get to those today because I'm tired. Or should I just do it all while I'm out here? I don't know. Oh, my eyes are literally burning, y'all, burning. All right, let's move on. And I'm having to squat. So my husband built this kind of awning, but it's drooping over time. So I'm having to squat. So that's uncomfortable. I'm gonna have to ask him to tighten that back up for me. He added this to kind of help with the sun, because the sun, it was so hot, it was burning my pepper. So he added this kind of as a shade. Y'all, I've learned so many lessons from my garden. Like, I feel like God speaks to me in my garden. So one day I'm gonna make a video just to share some of the lessons that I've learned while gardening. I think that'll be a cool video. There's so many, y'all. So many lessons. One more, y'all. One more. And I'm gonna just water them real good. And I think I'm gonna go in and plant my seeds while I'm out here. What are some foods that you all are planning on growing in the fall? I'm trying to keep it real simple this fall. I keep saying it, but I'll look up and have 20 veggies in my house, y'all. 20. Y'all, that is it. At least for today. Like I said, I have other beds. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. I just finished feeding my soil. Right now I'm gonna go on and plant some collard greens. I got these from my local feed store. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think we're supposed to plant these in like a container like this, like something like this, and then transplant it. But I'm not gonna do that. So I may be making a huge mistake, but that's how we learn, by making mistakes. We're just gonna go on and directly sow these seeds. Y'all let me know if I'm doing this wrong, but if I am, it really don't matter because I'm gonna do it. That's how you learn, like, just by doing. You learn by doing. Collard green seeds are so small, like you can't even, isn't that crazy? How something so small can grow so huge. See, that's one thing that I'm learning as a gardener. Like, are some plants better to be transplanted? You know, I know some plants you can't transplant, some they don't really transplant well. It's recommended to directly sow. I directly sow everything. Like, I consider myself a lazy gardener. Like, if I can find a shortcut, I'm gonna find it. Like I said, this may or may not even work, but girl, we just gonna try, okay? I think I'm gonna do collard greens in these 3 beds, and then on the opposite side, I'll do my mustard greens. So I changed my mind. Remember how I was saying I'm gonna direct sow all my seeds? I changed my mind. So I did direct sow my collard greens. I just want to do an experiment. I just want to see. So I don't have the little cells, but I do have these cups. So I'm gonna plant mustard and 2 collards, and I'm gonna see how they do when comparing the transplant to just directly sowing the seeds. So we're gonna do a little experiment. We're just gonna see. Y'all, this sweat is crazy, bro. So, and me, I prefer collards over mustards. So I'm planting more collard greens than mustard greens. That's my collards. These 2 are gonna be my mustard greens. Not my seeds coming out. So we're just gonna see, y'all. We're just gonna see how they do. I need to label them. So for the video, the one that has the white tab, this is my collard greens. These 2 are mustard greens. And that is it, y'all. So we'll wait and we'll see. The thing about gardening, it teaches you patience. So, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your questions, comments below. I'll do my best to answer them. Y'all, we are on this gardening journey together. Y'all stay tuned for more videos from the Gardening Dentist. Peace out.